Hey everybody, Mr. Fox here with a new episode of PLAY1, and in today's episode I'm going to play Door Kickers Action Squad for the Nintendo Switch. It's a game that's been out last year for PC, but it's now available on Switch, so let's see what this version has, and let's play a couple of different modes as well. So Door Kickers is tactical 2D platformer, that's how they call it, and basically you're going through a couple of missions and you're shooting people in houses and rescuing hostages and all, and while you're using a couple of different characters and classes, from the assaulter to the FBI agent, so it's quite diverse and with a lot of possibilities and weapons and special abilities that you can use to achieve your mission. So as you can see, there is online co-op as well as local mode co-op, which is quite good really. So today I'm going to focus on the solo mode. So in solo mode you have three different modes. You have the Infinity Tower, which is basically randomly generated sort of levels. It's generated for you, but you cannot use your special abilities like healing yourself. So it's quite tough mode really. So if you want some challenge after finishing the classic mode, that's quite interesting. Then you have the classic mode where you go through chapters, and each chapters have 12 missions that you need to achieve. By completing each missions, you're collecting stars, and with those stars you can upgrade your squad by buying weapon or gear, so which is quite good. You get those stars if your mission is successful, but also if you rescue all the hostages in a mission. Then you got the zombie invasion mode. Basically, as far as I'm aware, you have an invasion of zombies in your main missions. So basically they integrated a zombie invasion in the classic mode. So while you're going through a mission as normal, from time to time you'll have some zombies infiltrating your mission. So it's quite clever the way they introduced this. It's not just a wave of zombies that you have to kill in a level. It's actually the zombies are interfering into your missions and you have to deal with it. So I think it's quite clever the way they introduce the zombie invasion mode really. Right, I'm going to start with the classic mode, and I've completed chapter 1 and I just started chapter 2, but I'm going to show you the first mission of the game, as well as a couple other missions into chapter 1, and then we'll go into chapter 2, and then we'll see the other mode. So as you can see, I completed everything and I managed to get all the 3 stars for each missions of the game. So let's start with the first one. Right, I usually use Agent Fergie. I think she's a cool character. She only uses one handgun, so she doesn't have a lot of firepower, but she can be very precise and agile. So she's quite interesting. So every time you play a character, you level them. I'm going to show you how many characters you have. You start with the assaulter, then you got the breacher, the shield, Agent Fergie, she's the FBI agent, the recon, and the off-duty guy. So each time you play those characters, you level them up. Right, let's get ready and start the level. What you have to do is you knock at the door and you shoot people. Pretty straightforward for the first level. So I have also a secondary fire shot. Basically, with Agent Fergie, she shoots twice very quickly, like that. There we go.
Yes, thank you.
Obviously, you need to be careful not to kill your hostages while you're shooting the bad guys.
Yes, thank you.
Here we go. We completed the first mission. Obviously, because my character has been leveled up, I have better health, better skills, and also better gear. So your first time will be a little bit tougher than this. Not too much because it's the first mission, obviously, but it will be a different experience. So for me, it's rather easy at this point, even though I didn't level up Agent Fergie very much. It's enough for me to go through the level very easily. Right, let's start perhaps. Okay, something a little bit more complex. Level 4. And I'm going to change character so we can see the other characters available. Let's try the Assaulter. So it's the same principle. You can change your weapon if you have enough stars, as well as the gear, but we're all good here. I'm going to keep my ultimate as the sniper support, and we are good to go.
Lock and load.
One thing I like to say is the game has an excellent soundtrack. You can assess the situation differently. I mean, I could have gone up if I wanted to at first and then go back down. You can really take the situation the way you want. I took a bit of damage and my body armor is damaged here, so I'm going to refill it. So I press L and then ZR to confirm, and here we go. So my life is a little bit down as well. I don't really need to refill it, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So press L and then you select the medikit, then confirm with ZR. But the thing is, you need to then press up in front of the medikit to heal yourself. So that's a bit of a faff, to be honest, because for the over ability you don't need to do that, and that's a bit annoying really. So you can hide behind some objects like that. So you stay nearby and you press down and you'll be protected, and you can shoot as well. So that's quite handy when you have a lot of enemies around, or if you have someone with a big machine gun and you need to cover yourself. Like that.
Mission accomplished.
There we go. Okay, I should try to do this one since I only have 2 stars. I'm going to try if we can get 3 stars instead.
Assaulter ready.
I'm going to use the Assaulter, that will be fine.
Lock and load.
So you have to be careful when you're shooting the bad guys because you can injure or kill your hostages. Well, not your hostages, but the hostages that you need to rescue. So one interesting thing is when you enter those type of rooms, the action slow down slightly, so you can assess the situation the moment you enter the room. So the game gives you some time to look at the situation and then to aim your shot where you need to aim it. So it's quite good. At first I thought it was a glitch or a slowdown from the game, but it's actually in purpose for you to assess the situation once you enter the room. I think it's quite clever. Oh, I kill an hostage, so I'm not going to have my 3 stars, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, that granny, she can be annoying, so we need to handcuff her.
Sonny, there's a donut somewhere here for you.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going to refill my body armor and some health. If I go up, it might take too much damage, so I'm going to try to see if I can access it another way. Maybe here? No, let's try from outside. So one thing also you're going to notice is when you kill someone in a room, it doesn't alert the other enemies around, so they don't rush into this room and to try to kill you. So I don't know, it's a bit strange that they don't react, because in some of those games, some of similar games, they tend to be alerted and they rush into this and they rush into the room to get you. In this case they don't, or they don't follow you. At least they don't follow you very far. It's really a room per room situation kind of thing. Oh, the granny is dead. Yeah, I only get 2 stars because I kill a couple of hostages, unfortunately. Yeah, I only rescue 5. So let's try the Infinity Tower. That is a bit more tricky, really. It's very more difficult. It's more of a challenge.
Breacher ready.
So let's see what we can do. I'm going to use a breacher on that one. We have some skills available. 2 point to attribute. And I'm going to go with the reloading, perhaps. Yeah, let's put 2 point on reloadings.
Brought the gun and the guts. Reloading.
So in that mode, everybody is very tough, and every time you kill someone, you don't fill up your bar at on the top left, as you can see. So it's you just go and try to do your best with what you have. And the enemies are, well, they're quite tough. That was a mistake. Wow. That is some luck. Ah!
Mission failed.
Oh well. One thing which is a bit annoying as well is Or perhaps it's a feature that could have been implemented, is to close the door, maybe. You know, you could open a door and then shoot a couple of guys and then go back into the next room and close the door. So just to save you some time and to think about another tactic. Maybe that could have been nice. Right, let's start again and let's use somebody else. The problem is with this mode, it's quite tough, so you need some guy that you've leveled up already. I mean, I could go with the on duty guy, the off duty guy. I'm going to try with him, but I'm not going to last long. Change, yeah, I can change this. Okay. Let's try what we can do with this guy. But I'm not going to last long. I don't have a good accuracy with this guy. So his shots are going a bit all over the place. But so far it's not too bad. I was expecting much worse. If I go up, I'm going to get killed, that's for sure, because I don't have any good skills. Okay. Actually, that wasn't too bad, but... Oh, I kill it. Oh, never mind. So that mode, I will say it's more for your leveled up characters, so you can see what they're capable of in a tougher situation, I guess. And it's a bit more challenging also, so it's a good challenge, really. Right, let's try the zombie invasion mode. That's quite interesting. Okay, let's continue with chapter 2. Let's go with mission 4, but this time we're going to have a zombie invasion infiltrating our mission. Let's use the breacher for more damage. Hopefully. Good thing is I can open the door with my shotgun, which is very, very handy.
Bomb on screen. Reloading.
I'm going up. That's not good. Oh.
Reloading.
Oh, we are
Thank you.
hostages as well. What kind of place is that? Oh, the zombies are coming, I think. Oh yes, they are. Oh dear. It's a bit tricky now. So I can close the portal if I'm quick enough. Yeah. Oh. Shit. You have to kill them with a melee attack. Yeah. Oh, boomer! 12 seconds. We're not going to make it. Oh!
Mission.
Suicide bomber. Oh well. Okay, well, I think that's going to be me for today's episode. That was Door Kickers Action Squad for the Nintendo Switch, and it's a very cool game with a lot of content, and it's great that you can play on the handheld as well. So I just wish there was a little bit more tactical involved in the game, maybe more interactive things that you could do in the levels. Perhaps that would have been a little bit more exciting to play, but it's not too bad really. It's a very good game. It's a very competent game with great soundtrack, and I like the pixel art 2D really. They did a great job on this, and the fact that you can play online co-op as well as local co-op, that's a great plus with a lot of playability really. Anyway, that's me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching once again. I'll catch up with you later with another game with another Play 1. Bye for now.